Hi, my name is Blake Nelson, and today I will be talking about exotic animal ownership in the United States. The purchase of exotic animals has become almost as easy as buying a dog or a cat. However, these types of animals are very different. Exotic animals live longer and require more attention, along with bigger habitats, larger diets, and longer lifespans. Although there have been many laws and regulations made to prevent the ownership and mistreatment of exotic animals, there is still further action to be taken. Many laws and regulations that have been placed down to protect animals, but there is still further action that can be taken. There are currently 5 states, including Nevada, Wisconsin, Alabama, and North and South Carolina, where depending on the species, exotic animals can be purchased with no permit needed. This is a big issue for many reasons, but one of the biggest reasons is the knowledge of the people purchasing the pets. Many people do not research before making the purchase and end up giving them away at young ages, leading to overcrowding and in many cases, euthanization of the animal. In the United States, many laws have been created to prevent the purchase of exotic animals in those 5 states. Owning an exotic pet is not for everyone, and it should require a permit and classes on caring for the animal. Exotic animals are not animals that just anyone can own. Owning an exotic pet requires a large amount of responsibility compared to owning just a domestic animal. A lot of maintenance is required that not a lot of people have, like time or energy. It has become very easy to obtain an exotic pet, with thousands of websites pushing out offers. Helping to facilitate the exotic pet trade are ads from dealers, private parties, breeders, ranchers, and zoos offering large cats, monkeys, and other exotic animals for sale. For starters, many exotic animals require a healthy diet in order to live a long, healthy life. For example, tigers require around 10 to 25 pounds of meat per day, or around 1 deer-sized animal per week. Not many people can provide 25 pounds of meat per day. In a lot of cases, owners recognize they don't have the ability to provide for the animal after it has grown a substantial amount and will put them in small cages or give them away. Once the owners realize they do not have the responsibility to take care of the animals may be given to zoos or other establishments set to take in unwanted pets. After these animals are taken in, they may be put in cages like a prisoner or possibly euthanized, depending on how crowded the establishment is. Some of these animals also spread salmonella in their feces. The Center for Disease Control estimates that 93,000 salmonella cases are caused by exposure to reptiles each year. Also, more than 90% of all macaque monkeys are infected with herpes B virus, which is harmless to monkeys, but often fatal to humans. In the United States, approximately 5,000 lions are currently in captivity, compared to the 3,200 that are left in the wild. The head of South Africa's Western Cape Environmental Crime Investigation Unit also estimates that 90% of exported reptiles die within a year. Many regulations have been set to protect these animals, but there is still more that can be done. Sellers should be certified if they are to sell animals, and permits should also be required. Although there isn't that large of a threat now, the earlier the U.S. prevents the endangerment of these animals, the better. If the U.S. does not take further efforts to protect these animals, it will end up leading to extinction of several species. These exotic animals are being purchased for next to nothing, and after they get too large, are given up to sanctuaries or zoos. And if the sanctuary or zoo is overcrowded, they are most often euthanized. A large impact has already been made, but it can be reversed if the U.S. starts paying attention to these problems now rather than later. More rules and regulations should be put in place to further protect these animals. In order for these animals to survive, people need to be informed of the necessary care, needs, and dangers of these animals before making the responsible decision to purchase them. Thank you for your time.